Seven County Services' mission is to continue to develop best practice solutions and always deliver the best in behavioral health care to members in our community. Seven County Services is a community mental health center. Our population includes all community members experiencing a behavioral health concern impacting their ability to live a healthy life. We offer a full range of mental health solutions, substance abuse treatment, and intellectual and developmental disabilities services in the Kentucky counties of Jefferson, Oldham, Bullitt, Shelby, Spencer, Trimble, and Henry. Most recently, we are partnering with Bellwood and Brooklawn Psychiatric Residential Services to build and expand our system of care to include foster care children from across the state. Seven County Services has a long history of partnering with educational institutions by providing practicum students an opportunity to learn alongside seasoned professionals. Our expansive continuum of care allows students to experience every aspect of community-based care, from homeless outreach, crisis response, assertive community treatment for those living with severe mental illness, and addiction services. Welcoming interns expands our reach and ability to respond to those in need in our community. The greatest value comes from partnering in the training of the next generation of social workers.
I love having practicum students because they are receiving the most current, up-to-date information, evidence-based practice, research. They bring a new view and approach to solving problems and helping people. With their hands-on, direct therapy and work with clients, I think that gives a good opportunity for some of us to learn from them and for them to contribute in a very real way. A practicum student with the Family Recovery Program will get as much direct therapy contact as they desire. Ultimately, Seven Counties being the huge agency that it is, a practicum student can get pretty much any experience that they want, and really the only limits is how far they want to go with that. We would give them the opportunity to do individual therapy with children, family therapy with families of children, and they also would be open to extending maybe their meso or macro experiences through the agency and the different resources that we have.
COVID-19 has greatly impacted the way we deliver services. Over 90% of our therapy services are now delivered virtually. Not only did we need to train our staff in new technology, we provided emergency technical training to our clients as well. Our residential locations required the most attention as we needed to ask staff to continue to expose themselves and ultimately family members daily. As outbreaks occurred, our doors had to close to new admissions, causing great financial strain. Additionally, we test staff and clients weekly and had daily monitoring of symptoms. Throughout the entire process, we have unbudgeted expenditures for personal protective equipment. The additional support of our practicum students has been invaluable in our ability to respond to our community in crisis. They say the second pandemic is directly related to the mental health impact on all communities. Therefore, our practicum students have gained valuable experience of a real-life pandemic community-based response, adding another tool that they will be able to use in the future. Really, the motivation for me is about family. When we help someone with their individual issue related to mental illness, addiction, or intellectual disability, they're better able to maintain a job, a relationship, and ultimately a connection with their own family support system. Keeping families connected is good for all communities.
Now more than ever, families, children are experiencing probably the highest levels of mental and emotional distress as a collective that I can think of in my career, and this is really an opportunity for therapists, social workers, mental health specialists to really help everyone in this time, because no matter where you are or to what level. Everyone is affected by what's happening right now, and it's motivating and reaffirming and exciting to know that we can be a part of helping see people through these very difficult times in their lives. And that is true before COVID and certainly true now.
Americana's mission is to provide holistic services to Louisville's refugee, immigrant, and underserved populations, to build strong and healthy families, safe and supportive environment, and help every individual realize their potential. So I'm the field supervisor here. So that is, we have a weekly supervision, but we also work on completing their competency development plans, making sure that they have any long-term project that is achievable, and that we work towards that over the course of the semester, but also making sure that they are physically, mentally, emotionally supported, and that they feel that all their opportunities and responsibilities are contributing to their learning experience.
The practical students impact in a way that probably they don't realize. It's about modeling, it's about taking care of people, it's about sharing experience and learning with the participants.
My primary job at Americana is to provide mental health supports to individuals, couples, and families. I also kind of jump in wherever needed with the youth program and with meal delivery services. We have like a Dare to Care program, Kids Cafe, that I've pitched in a number of times. And then just general tasks around Americana, finding resources and doing research. I think on a tangible level, getting to see how the micro, mezzo, and macro levels of social work all intersect in an organization. So you have all this direct client care that you're engaging with, but then you can also see the policies on a macro level that are directly impacting them. So being able to analyze that just in my day-to-day work and apply it to my coursework and vice versa, finding things in my courses to apply here at Americana has been really rewarding. I've only known Americana through how they've adjusted to COVID. So unfortunately, I haven't gotten to see Americana in the full swing of the 9 to 9 with hundreds of people through the doors. But I have gotten to collaborate with a really close team in putting on programs that still serve a lot of people, even if they can't be in the building here.
COVID has been very difficult for the center because of we usually have hundreds of people in and out of this building a day from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. All of a sudden that had to become a remote, so we all had to adapt to the remote style of our learning, of our work. But also, particularly it's affected our participants in unforeseen ways. The majority is international, and a lot of the systems in America have built very narrow pathways for people who are international, and then those pathways were closed by COVID.
One of the common things with the American staff, and we see this with the students too, we are coming here to serve people. The idea is we are servants. We don't call the people coming here clients, we call participants. They come here because they want to. So we had the privilege that they put in our hands to work and walk along them so they can be developing the potential.
I think no matter where I go and how I practice, this population of immigrants and refugee and even just low-income individuals in Louisville will always hold a really special place in my heart and my work moving forward.